Monday Health Minutes, sponsored by Valley Health.
Hi, I'm Melanie Schaefer. This is Monday Health Minutes. Boy, the holidays, they are fast approaching, and it is the season of fun, joy, and food. And that food part can get you in trouble. We've all heard that it's very common to gain 1 to 2 pounds minimum over the holiday season. So how do we stay on track? What are some options that can help us maintain that balance? We're talking with Dr. Michael Amos about that today. It is really tough to rein it in when all of these delicious treats are before you. What are some of your suggestions on maintaining a balance?
So I was thinking through some balance options. One of the things that I get hit with every holiday is the size of our plates. We think about, big food, big, spreads everywhere, and we have these big plates. And so one of the easiest tips that I can kind of rein in for people would be to go with a smaller luncheon plate instead of the dinner plate. Those are small changes that we could do to help rein in that holiday hunger.
Yeah, that optical illusion that your plate is full.
Yes.
But it's smaller.
Exactly.
So that makes a really big difference. That's interesting. Then you can have some of the variety. Now we all try to have healthier options. Is it okay to have some of the yummy, and what do we make the bulk of it?
It is a big change, and so substituting really starts in the kitchen with whoever the chefs are going to be. They're going to want to come in, and if we make that sweet potato casserole with sugar, maybe substitute Splenda. While that might not get rid of all of the bad, unhealthy option from it, it will make it a little bit better. So small changes when you're making the food can also make a big change when everybody's consuming it over the holidays.
And probably keep your water intake up, try to maintain that fullness.
Oh yes, oh yes. Trying not to go back for seconds is also a big thing. Once you've had your plate, just move on.
Yeah, good advice. A lot of it too, I think, we all get stressed around the holidays because, and that kind of gets us on that, I'm going to eat a little bit to kind of carry me through. What can we do to try to mitigate some of the stress?
So stress is a big time, especially as it is unfortunate our holidays fall in the darkest time of year.
Right.
And so trying to balance when people already are going to have some outside stressors coming into life, whether you notice that or not, it does become more difficult. And so balancing stress can be working to continue to make sure that you're exercising, make sure that you're getting light therapy if that's something that works for you. You can buy those on Amazon, of course, and trying to keep yourself lifted up and reduce the stress. I also talk about planning with folks. I feel that trying to plan out your holiday calendar is a good way to reduce stress in the time that you go through it.
And maybe start early on all of your projects so you're not so overwhelmed. I do like the idea of light therapy. Those full spectrum bulbs is what you're talking about that can help you get that vitamin D lift that we're all looking for.
Exactly. The daylight is very stimulating to help raise your mood a little bit.
Yeah, that's why we like summer, right?
Exactly, yes.
It does, for sure. You also mentioned staying kind of with an exercise regimen. That can be tough in colder months. Any suggestions on that?
So the biggest thing is, I like to say, think outside the box. And so things that you can do in your house or in your garage are going to be really good. So if you have the treadmill, time to take the clothes off of it and get on there and start walking. If you don't have that access though, there's always large indoor spaces. I think of the mall. That's somewhere where I used to go to walk a lot. And so trying to stay active in maybe not typical places if you're not going to be outside as much.
And there are all kinds of online videos that you can access. My mom was always a big proponent of walking in place. Even any movement
there it is
helps.
Yes.
What other advice can you have for us to try to mitigate some of the stress that always rolls around this time of year? We want to be joyful, but it can be so heavy sometimes.
There are many reasons. And so in addition to things that we've talked about with lifestyle change, if you feel that it is becoming more of a weight on you, come see your provider. Valley Health is wonderfully equipped to perform behavioral health services. We have them at all of our sites in the system, and we are there to help people mitigate those kind of, whether it be true depression or just the winter blues, we're there to help.
Okay. Dr. Amos, thank you so much. We want to embrace the joy and find a way through the parts that can be a little tougher to navigate. So we appreciate your advice. Thank you.
Exactly.
Thanks for being here. We'll see you next week.